Welcome everybody. We are small steps to big changes. We do personal development, cleaning and decorating on this channel. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, do check out the rest of the videos. Hang around for the live, say hi there, howdy doody, get involved in the chat and just join in the fun. How is everybody? Yes, Nicole. Hey, sweetness, how you doing? Oh, it's been a long week. Can't believe it's Sunday. Feels like at least there's been an extra 10 days in the week. Hey, Kerry, how you doing? I know how you're doing. We messaged earlier. But yeah, it does. Is anyone else feeling like it's been an incredibly long week? And what is happening with May? It's literally, if it can go bad, or well, not bad, if it can go wrong, it's going wrong, or you know, everything seems extra hard work this month. Like, even down to something stupid like trying to pick something up. I tried to pick up my phone earlier, and instead of like picking it up, my fingers sort of chased it across the sofa and it fell on the floor. I couldn't even pick my own phone up. It won't walk about. Don't look so offended. I just only borrowed it for a minute. Oh, £8 down this week. Well done, Nicole. It really has been a really long week, hasn't it? It's so draining, so draining. I too am £8 down in the month, so that's good. It's not a week, but hey, £8 down in a month is not something to be shy about. I'm pretty proud of that, so that's good. Hi, Isabel. How you doing? Isabel or Isabella? I haven't got little Izzy here to remind me. One of the last lives I did, Izzy was here to remind me, my niece. She's got a good head for names, and she just reminds me of the names of people. Isabella, thank you. Yeah, she reminds me of the names of all the people. I'm terrible for names. Absolute nightmare. It's taken me weeks to remember Nicole's Nicole and not Nicola. It's a nightmare. I feel like I'm watching paint dry. I'm watching okie dokie. Why are you watching glue dry, Yvonne? Is there any particular reason, or are you just really bored? Really cloudy and dark in Worcestershire. It's not too bad here. It came over earlier. It was proper threatening earlier to rain. But now it's very cloudy, blue sky. Definitely windy though. The wind's getting up. Is baby cat still missing? Yes, baby cat is still on the roam somewhere. We've no idea where she is. So it's now been a week, over a week. She went missing at... The last time she was seen was on our CCTV cameras at 3 o'clock last Friday morning. So a week Friday, which was what, the 16th? Something like that? Yeah, 16th. And she's still going. Hello, Jenny. Overcast there. Yeah. I think hopefully we'll get some more sun back, because I quite like the sun. I can't be out in it too long. But I do like it. I'm making a helmet out of foam. Izzy, hey Izzy. And I'm waiting for it to dry enough. Okay. Why are you making a helmet out of foam, Izzy? Just out of interest. Funny, right? Normally, if someone had come in and put, I feel like I'm watching paint dry. Yeah. That would have been a comment that got blocked and deleted. But I took that as not as an offensive, I'm watching paint dry. I took that as literally, I feel like I'm watching paint dry kind, Yeah. That's what I'm sat here doing. And good job I did, because it was little Miss Izzy. Yeah, why are you making a foam helmet? That sounds quite interesting. I'd be interested to see pictures, Izzy. I'm making cosplay from scratch, and I'm making the armor for our outfit. Wow. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll definitely be interested in seeing pictures. So send me some pictures later of what it's looking like. Hello to Iceland. I would say hello to your name, but I can't. Your name is like little tiny dots on the screen because it's quite far away from me and I can't see it. But hello to you in Iceland. How's the weather in Iceland? I'm a little bit chilly, and actually I'm a little bit sleepy, which is why I've got the blankie. It's like a comfort thing. I like to snuggle in the evenings. It's nice. I normally end up in pyjamas and with like my dressing gown, or just like a fleecy blankie. Just, you know, something to snuggle down into. Nicole says, hi Dale, you good?
Oh yeah, that's good.
I'm actually binge watching your videos. Amazing. I'd rather watch your videos cleaning it as you can see what you've done. Liz says hi as well. Oh, and Jenny's saying hey too.
Hiya everyone.
Thank you for that, Liz. Yeah, that was when I started the channel. One of the things I noticed a lot with the cleaning videos was all these people were out there cleaning clean homes. Like, I get it. I get the aesthetic of it, and I like watching those videos. But I didn't really see anybody cleaning normal homes, and I didn't see anybody trying to better themselves either. No one shares the journey of, look, this is where I started from. This is where I want to be. Here's the here's the journey. Here's where we, you know, where we moved from or moved through. So yeah, I really wanted to show that, and I wanted to be honest with everybody. So yeah, that's how this channel came to be. You very rarely get things hidden on this channel. I tend to share pretty much everything. Gecko, so I kind of know what that is, and I'm going to gloss over that. I currently have 9 clothing holding. Oh, okay. Wow. 9 pegs. That's crazy. What colour is it going to be, is he?
Gold.
Gold. I reckon silver. Is his helmet's going to be silver? What are we going with? Yeah, so hopefully as well you're going to be getting some weight loss videos coming on soon. Which I have started editing. They're already uploaded. They will start being released the first few days of next month. I can't remember when the first one's released. The 4th, I think. But it's the first Wednesday in June that will be released. It's going to be silvery, sort of, because it's meant to look like metal. Yes, there you go. I thought it was silvery. Mind you, you can get gold metal. You can... How dim did that just sound? You can get gold metal. Gold is metal. Oh, I'm very tired. Yeah. What was I saying? I don't know. Like I say, it's been a very long week. I've already had a nap, and that is not like me lately. Used to be a lot like me. I used to nap all the time. But I come home from work. We started to do some more decorating in the hallway. And I couldn't even muster the energy to do it. So I just came, laid on the sofa for a bit, fell asleep for a little while, and then I've had my dinner. And that's literally all I've done since I got from work. Off to Liverpool in the morning. Way off to Liverpool. What's going on in Liverpool, is he? Oh, is he? Oh, good grief. Jenny. No pizza today? No. I had sweet and sad chicken with rice. Very nice it was. Very, very nice it was. We've actually started to remember that we have to eat before we do the live, because it's so hard to try and eat, talk, read comments, and just, no, it's too much. So we eat before we go live now. Yes, can't see what they've done. You're a real mess, real one. Wish some people would leave your daughter alone and do every single thing for my boys. Yeah, so Liz, the thing with Alyssa is, I kind of wish they'd leave her be too, But I get where they're coming from. At the end of the day, sometimes that room is awful. But I can see everyone's point of view on it, you know. So, but yeah, I like cleaning real mess. At the end of the day, people's homes, if you live in them, they're going to get messy, right? And if your homes aren't getting messy, what are you doing? I get people tidy up every day and things like that. But I don't know, I just ain't got the energy for it and I can't be bothered. I'd rather do it all in one day, leave it for a week. Do it all in one day, leave it for a week. When I try and do a bit every day, I end up exhausted because I tried doing a little bit every day this week so I could get the video out for Friday for you all. And I'm shattered by the end of the week. I can't do it. So I would rather on my day off get it all done then. And just, I don't know, maybe potter and do a little bit. But yeah. Been working on this since 10 a.m. Haven't really stopped since then except for dinner. Wow. Izzy, that's dedication. Are you on half term next week, Izzy? Because I think you've got, our lot are on half term up here next week. So at least you'll have a few days off school to work on your costume. Let's see my team. Oh, okay, so you're going to watch the footy. Hey, Rat. What did I have for breakfast? I had 2 yogurts and a banana. I know, not enough. I should have a good breakfast, but I don't know, ever since I've started on the Orlistat, the weight loss, I haven't been very hungry, really. I get nibbly sometimes, but that's rare. And a lot of the time I can't even finish my dinner, really. And I don't think the Orlistat is a hunger suppression thing, but it seems to be doing it for me. So yeah, in the mornings I normally have a yogurt, some little fridge raiders and a banana, but I didn't get my fridge raiders this time. And I get the vegetarian one, so I get the dairy-free yogurts and I get the vegetarian fridge raiders, and then I have myself a banana, and that keeps me happy till I get home ready for dinner. Sometimes when I get home from work, I am a bit hungry, so I'll have an apple or 2, and then I'll have my dinner. Well, my son left the house last year, and I sometimes still go over there and clean. That's what you do for your kids. Exactly, Isabella. So, yeah. I think you do, don't you? Especially when they're under your roof as well. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to still be going to Craig and Alyssa's house when they're older and cleaning up for them there. I might. I don't know. But definitely when they're under your own roof, I think you kind of... It's just something you do, isn't it? You just get on with it and get it done. I know some people don't, and that works for them. But at the end of the day, it's got to be works for you and your family. If it doesn't work for you and your family, just because it works for everybody else, change it. Change it. I really am very tired of trying to fit into this cookie cutter type life. I always wanted to be like the cookie cutter type life, the soccer mum and that sort of thing. And actually I look at it and I think, no. Yeah, it's a great ideal, but it's not how I could live that way. Hey, who's that? Marsha. You're on half term next week's good. He's 23 and lives alone. Yeah. Liz, no, baby cat's not back yet. But you're right. It also, yeah. If he's working and you know you've got the time to do it, great. But I kind of see it like pets. You know, having a pet is a fantastic idea. I love the idea of having a pet. The reality of having a pet's slightly different. It's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of mess and money and energy and all that. And I think fitting into a cookie cutter existence is kind of the same thing. You know, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of energy. It's a great ideal. I'd love it. I mean, I've watched things like Stepford Wives and stuff like that, and they're all dressed pretty with their hair and nails done, and they stay at home all the time, and they lunch and stuff like that. I'd love to do that, but it's a lot of energy, and I can't be bothered with it. What's your favourite thing Connor, my favourite thing, what, like out of everything in the entire world? Sleep? Food? I don't know. My favourite, I mean, might need to narrow it down there, Connor, a bit. Like favourite music, favourite food. My favourite thing in the whole wide world. That depends on where I am, what I'm doing, what I'm thinking. I work also, but not the whole week. Hi, by the way, Connor. Yeah, this is it. Like I say, if you've got time to do it, great. And if it works for you, also great. But yeah, I think we're so quick to judge. You know, so many people out there are like, well, you shouldn't be doing that. He's 23 and he lives alone. It's time he looked after himself. Well, why is it? Why? Why is that the rule? You know, he's 23, he lives on his own. He must look after himself. Why? It works for you. You're happy to do it. Get on and do it. Yeah. Have you had to work at the weekend, Raquel? Yes, Mrs. Red. So I have indeed been at work. My lovely little work outfit here. It was my weekend on. I only do Sundays on my weekend on, but I work alternate weekends now. So I work Sundays, alternate weeks. It's been my weekend today. We did get finished early. There wasn't a huge amount to do, so we did get done a little bit earlier, which was nice. I was able to get home. I don't quite know how I would have managed if I'd finished at 4 o'clock, like I was supposed to. I was very, very tired. Karen, hi lovely, just to let you know, I really enjoyed your garden video. It's looking good. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Liz. Yeah, it really was a labour of love, that garden. Tarwoody, thank you. You have to realise you are more than just a head. I swear, the dog literally thinks he's just a head and that's the end of him. Yeah, so the garden was hard work. That's too close. Now, it's annoying me. There we go. Normally I would give up. I'm not one for seeing projects through. I get very tired very easily and I hate gardening. With a passion do I hate gardening. But yeah, we just kept going. We've got some more bits for it actually. I got some edging, like border stuff, so that can go in. What else do we get? Well, I got some solar lights for the trees. So that's nice. So yeah, we've got a few extra bits to go out there. I am dreading if and when they come and put the scaffolding up for the solar panels, because they're going to destroy lots of flowers out there again, and I'm going to have to cry. I am seriously considering removing the flowers out the front, so it's just the shrubs, and I will put a flower bed in out the back somewhere. So I'll plan that and do that. But yeah, it's a tad scary that they could be coming and they could be putting scaffolding posts and stuff down on all my pretty flowers and all my hard work, and then I will just have to cry again, or I just have to really, really shout at someone, which is probably going to happen instead, to be fair. I'm probably just going to end up raging at someone and removing them from my home quite quickly. Oh, I've also got to order the overshoes as well, because I'm not having builders in this house without overshoes on. And a lot of them turn up without. They're like, oh, don't need them. It's summer. There's, mate, you are putting overshoes on. And trust me, if your little outfit ain't clean, your little work uniform ain't clean, you're going to be wearing coveralls as well. Do you know what? I might even go one step further and buy them all hairnets and beard guards and make them wear that too. I'll just get them a hazmat suit. They can come in the house with hazmat suits. That'll be fine. Right. Hi, AJ. AJ, no, I've never had a plane land on my forehead, no. A couple of helicopters, you know, I am the local, like, helipad, just in case they haven't got a place to land. And yes, it is a very massive forehead. I do agree, yes. It's not quite a forehead anymore. It's more like a sort of 5-6 head at the moment. It's, yeah, it's 6, so. What can you do? I have a big forehead. You're brave having spiders. I scream when I see them in the house and have to get a neighbour to remove it. Liz. So, Isabella. If they become offensive, they will be ignored. They'll be blocked, deleted, and gone. But you just want to make a few silly comments. Yeah, I'll laugh and joke about silliness. But if you're going to get rude and obnoxious, then block, delete. And who gets to make the choice on whether you're rude and obnoxious? Me or Del do. So we'll see how we go with that one, AJ. Just watch yourself. Keep it nice. Yeah, so Liz, with the spiders, I am not great with spiders loose running around my home. Very, very not. No, I tend to get Del to escort them outside. I'm all right with like a piece of paper and a cup. I'll put a cup over and a bit of paper underneath and then scooch them out that way. The tarantulas, though, they live in fully locked enclosures, and the enclosures they live in are actually on a shelf that are locked in as well. So if on the, like, I don't know, the impossibility that one of them actually escaped their enclosure, they then can't escape the shelving unit they're locked into. Although actually it's probably more likely they'll escape the shelving unit than they would their enclosures. Their enclosures are sort of pretty much airtight. They've got air holes, obviously, so they can breathe. But, you know, if they didn't have the air hole, they would be airtight enclosures. So they can't get out. They are in there for good. We do actually have to upgrade the other one. So we've got Decca and Lucifer. If anyone's seen that show, Lucifer, with Tom Ellis, we've got Decca and Lucifer. Now we need to upgrade Lucifer's tank because he's getting a little bit too big for his enclosure at the moment. So he's got to be upgraded. Hey, Victoria. Yeah, Jenny. It was a bit rude. I think they're trying to just get a rise maybe, but we're just gonna ignore childish behaviour. Hello, lovely. Enjoy your vlogs. Watch while doing mine for motivation. And have you tried WD-40 on the lounge floor for sticky marks? Ooh, Shelley. No, I've got some WD-40. Is it good to get sticky marks off? What a stupid question. No. No.
Why would you ever have a disagreement with a dolphin?
I can't speak dolphin, so even if I did disagree with what they're saying, I wouldn't know. Yeah, does WD-40 work on sticky stuff? Ooh, because we've taken the carpet off of the stairs, right? And we used carpet adhesive to get the underlay stuck in place on the stairs. And we're trying to get it off now. For love nor money, this stuff won't come off the stairs. I'm going to get some like adhesive remover stuff at some point. But if WD-40 is going to work, I've got some of that. We'll have a go with WD-40, boo. Tomorrow we'll give it, well, you can. I won't be here. I'll be at work again.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll give it a go. Thank you for that, Shelley. I shall have a look. What if a dolphin took my phone? You are aware, Tom, dolphins don't have opposable thumbs. I'm not entirely sure what a dolphin would want my phone for. But if a dolphin was to take my phone from me, probably still wouldn't have an altercation with the dolphin. I would think it quite cute and just allow it to swim away. Plus they can swim quite fast, and I don't think I'd be able to keep up with a dolphin. They can also swim to depths that I can't manage, so I think I'd just have to be very sad, very annoyed, and just allow it to swim off with my phone. That and a scrape and it'll come straight off. Ooh, Shelley. Yes, I shall indeed get my WD-40 out and have a go with that. Ooh, Izzy, that sounds amazing. Chocolate spread on toast, apple slices and crunchy peanut butter. Do you have your crunchy peanut butter on your apple? Because I love that. Great comments on the dolphin. Thanks, Isabella. Yeah. I mean, what really can you say to that, you know? Yes, I hate Flipper, I'm going to go and have an argument. I mean, what? What is that? What can you actually say about that? Keep us posted if it was. Shelley, I will. So, the hallway redecoration video should be out at some point at the beginning of next month. And hopefully your little hint and tip will be in there. I put it on the apple jam. It's good stuff, is it not? I love crunchy peanut butter over smooth peanut butter, but Dell's the other way, prefers a smooth. Do you like random questions? No, to be fair, Tim. Random questions tend to make me a tad nervous. However, I have no idea what anybody's going to ask me in this chat, so they're pretty much all random questions at the moment. But random questions do tend to make me nervous because people can ask all sorts of daft things. Okay, that one could go bye-bye.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I didn't think you'd be bothered by an inch.
No, I'm not bothered by that. It's just too near the knuckle for this sort of...
There you go.
Thank you. I'm the only one in my household that likes peanut butter. Oh, Jenny, so you get all the peanut butter to yourself. Now, have you tried peanut butter on a a digestive biscuit? Peanut butter on a digestive biscuit. Yummy. Yummy. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, good on ya. Good. Yeah, is it not good? It's my favourite snack, or it used to be my favourite snack. I can't have it anymore. It's too much fat, too many calories. Crunchy peanut butter, digestive biscuit. Excellent stuff. I would love to encounter a beluga, honestly. Just be on a boat and have a beluga come up the side would be adorable. It would. A beluga's a whale, right, is he?
Yeah.
Have you seen, apparently... Now, I did see it on, like, social media, so I don't know... yes, it is good with butter as well, Jenny. I don't know if it's true or not, but apparently there are whale-coloured dolphins. So there are whale dolphins. They are, like I say, the colour of whales, so they're like white and black.
Killer whale.
No, so yeah, they're killer whale colours.
Yeah.
But it's a dolphin. Whale dolphins or dolphin whales. I can't remember which way around it goes. Again, like I say, I saw it on social media. I could be really, really dim for believing it. But there you go. I don't know if it's true or not. Baller, am I Irish? Not that I know of. Not that I know of, no. As far as I'm aware, all my family are English born and raised. Yeah, I don't think there's any heritage from anywhere else. I know my dad's half of the family, like his aunts and uncles and his cousins and that lot, they emigrated to Australia many, many, many moons ago. So I do like to think of myself as half Australian, because I'd love to be half Australian. But yeah, no, as far as I'm aware, I am English through and through. Hi Raquel, love cheese on a digestive, not a big fan of peanut butter. Oh, Jackie, cheese on a digestive, very nice. You can actually get some really sweet cheeses that go nice on a digestive.
You get the Hovis biscuits in cheesy biscuits.
You do, yeah, in cheese selections.
That's basically just a digestive.
You can. Ah, g'day Jenny. Have you found baby cat? No, Jackie, baby cat is still at large. I have no idea where she is. I think we're just going to have to wait for her to come back. We've done everything we can. Alyssa's hopefully going to be... I keep telling her, phone the vets Monday. And she's like, I will. She won't. I'll end up doing it. But I've told her to phone the vets on Monday and see if she's been brought in. Because it's one thing like having... the microchip, she is microchipped, but you know, if they haven't scanned her, the chip's fallen out, because it can happen, or anything's gone wrong with the details, if they just don't connect the dots and think, you know, there's a lot can go on. Vets are very busy people, so you know, if you just ring and keep checking. Have you been near a kangaroo then since you're in Australia? I am not in Australia, I can assure you. I am in the UK. My dad's side of the family, like his aunts, uncles and cousins, they are in Australia. They very well may have been near a kangaroo. But the closest I've been to a kangaroo is a cuddly stuffed toy. No, I have never been near a kangaroo. Wouldn't mind. I mean, probably at a zoo, because them things they can hurt you. But yeah, I'd love to go to Australia, see some kangaroos and all that. I'm sure Nan said some of our family come from the Netherlands. Ooh, there you go. I didn't know that. So I could be Netherlandish. What are Netherlandy people called?
Dutch.
Dutch. There you go. Geography lesson. Netherlandish. Philly and cranberry sauce is lovely and digestive. Ooh. Jenny. I love that, Jenny. Ew, you're Dutch. I mean, oh, you're Dutch. Oh dear. See, this, I get so confused with that. My mistake. I thought you were in Australia. No, definitely not. I wish I was. I really do, because, oh, wow. I mean, they've got such a nice way of living out there. Now, I know they're separate places before anyone comes for me. I would quite like to go to New Zealand, actually. I've seen a lot of New Zealand on, like, reels and TV shows and things like that. I'd like to go to New Zealand. It looks a lot greener. Now, I know there are green places in Australia, but New Zealand seems a little more greener. And it looks a bit cooler than Australia. I don't know if that's just my imagination, but New Zealand looks cooler than Australia. Like, heat level wise, not hey wise. Have you watched Kangaroo Jack? No, we haven't, have we?
Don't think so.
It's not a film I remember, Liz.
Don't ring any bells.
I want to go to Oz, but scared of the critters. Jenny, so, my aunt's been out there. My cousin, as far as I'm aware, is currently out there. I don't know if he's back yet. Like I said, my dad's half of the family are out there, and they are honestly saying you very, very rarely see the critters. That you see them about as much as you see our critters. They are also, because their critters are as, you know, venomous as they are. As long as you're staying in the towns and the cities and places like that, on the odd occasion you might see them, or you may get bitten. Oh, they are so well equipped to deal with it. Literally, it's like, we're going to deal with this straight away, and they just know what they're doing out there. So you're pretty safe. It's when you go into the outback and all that sort of stuff, and I've got no desire to ever go in the outback. I did want to visit Ayers Rock, but as far as I'm aware, that's in the outback, and I don't want to go in the outback, because if you get bit out there, it's, you know, good night, Vienna. I'm never going to Australia. It is a bit scary. I'll come to New Zealand. I want to go to Hobbiton. Ooh, what's that, Kerry? Never heard of that. Spiders, forget Australia. Yeah, like I say though, everyone I've met always says you don't really see them. I mean, the spiders work mainly on like vibration. So when you're moving around in towns and cities and all that, and everything's vibrating all the time, it makes it really hard for them to hunt and track their foods. So they're off in the outbacks, they're in the garden, they're in the quiet bits, they're in the fields and the woodlands and stuff like that. They're not really coming round your house. It's the grizzly bears and the kangaroos and the koalas that you got to look out for. I want to go Ramsay Street. Ooh, do you know, I didn't know Ramsay Street was actually a real place. I don't know if it's actually called Ramsay Street, but there is a place that looks like that. Hi, sister, where are you from? From the UK. Yeah, born and raised UK. Literally just finding out I could be slightly Dutch. Didn't know that was a thing. We're learning so much about the family tree. Apparently I'm a little bit Dutch and a little bit ginger. Well, there you go. The stuff that comes out your flipping closets when you delve into your family history. I knew none of this. None of it. You know, one day I'm probably going to find out I was the milkman's. But You know, when that day comes, we'll deal with it, same as we deal with everything else. Like, I assumed it was a real street. Want to see Kylie's house. God, Jenny, you're going back a few years, aren't you? Go see Kylie's house. What was she called in Neighbours?
Charlene?
Was it Charlene? And what was Jason called?
No.
Harold?
No.
Were you going to say an inappropriate?
Yeah.
Okay. It was Charlene, was it Jenny? What was Jason called? Scott. Oh, God, look at you two with the memory. I remember Madge and Harold. I don't remember Daphne, but I do remember the calf being called Daphne's. Lou was still in it when I was last watching, but I think he's in the new lot now, isn't he? God, I was a big fan of Jason Donovan growing up. I had his tape. I knew all his songs off by heart. I had a tape. Showing me age now. I had a tape cassette. I used to listen to my Walkman. Especially for you. Yeah, Scott and Charlene. That was mad. That was like the wedding of the century, wasn't it? I met Jason in a club. Ooh, wow, cool. Yes, Justin, it is indeed this gal again. Hi. What club did you meet him in, Jenny? And did he talk to you? Or was it just like one of those meet and greets? He'd done like a little DJ set and then he just sort of walked around and shaked everyone's hand before he
You'd probably pick it up.
Ran. Yeah, what club was it? Was it like a nightclub type situation, Jenny? Or do you mean like a fan club? Like a... Takes you back, doesn't it, remembering stuff like that?
Oh, he does that amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat thing, don't he? Or did?
He does, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like I say, did. I don't know if he still does. On stage. Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Jenny's down in there, back there, London, so...
Yeah, could have met him on a stage.
Yeah.
Well, not actually met him on the stage.
No.
Jenny, did you rush the stage at a Jason Donovan, like, Technicolor Dreamcoat situation? Were you one of those fans that is just like, ah, Jason? I can just see you, Jenny, right now. Charging full steam ahead through the crowd, ignoring the bouncers and the security staff, jumping on the stage and screaming full pelt for Jason Donovan's trousers. I was trying to think of a polite way of putting underpants, but all I could come up with was trousers. Oh my God, okay, let's move on. Think it was called Majestics in London. Celebs go there in the late 90s. Ooh, now I've heard of Majestic. I've never been, but I've heard of it. I'm actually so happy that I learned Ryan Reynolds wasn't brave. Okay, fair enough, Isabel. I have no idea who that is, but I'm sure I can find out. It's a real street, but it's called Pin Oak Court. Oh, cool. Yeah. Ooh, I tell you something else I did the other day. 2.4 Children. The house where they filmed is actually available to buy. I don't know if it's on the market at the moment, but it's a real house. You can buy it, sell it. It has been bought and sold. It's like millions though. It's in like a real posh area of London now apparently. And they actually had to change locations filming because it was the original house, the first series, the first house, was actually near a school. And so too many people were walking past, stopping to watch, making too much noise and that. So they actually started filming around the corner at a different house. So yeah, a little bit of 2.4 Children trivia for you there. But you can actually buy the house. I can't remember what street it's on, but you can get it once it's on the market. Yeah, I know, Kerry. My poor brain, it was like, try and think of a posh word for underpants, and it couldn't. It was just like, trousers. I was trying to think of the word for suede earlier. I couldn't come up with the word for suede earlier. My brain was just screaming at me, sherbet, sherbet, sherbet. No. Feels nothing like sherbet. It feels like suede. But apparently my head just screams random words at itself until I decide to fit another word in there. But what can you do? You know what our brains are like. So, Jenny, you weren't after Jason Donovan's trousers then, no? Jenny, what were you doing in a club for celebrities? Mind you, I'm guessing it's not a club just for celebrities. I'm guessing it's a club for everybody. Oh, you were trying to get his trousers, were you? Jenny! Gonna have to start calling you Jennifer. You have to behave. Now, are you a Jenny or are you a Jennifer that says you're Jenny? Because my aunt's she's a Jennifer, but she's a Jenny. I think she's a Jennifer. But yeah, anytime she's in trouble, it's Jennifer. So we'll have to start calling you Jennifer if you've been after people's trousers. Oh, you're a Jenny or a Joe. Is that it? Or a J? Can't read that. It's too tiny. What does it say on yours?
J-Lo.
Oh, okay.
That's what it says on here.
It does, yeah. A J-Lo. Okay. Very cool. J-Lo. I know that name. I can't picture the singer though. Gonna have to have a look later, see if I can picture the singer, because I can't bring it to the mind's eye. My mind's eye is very sleepy now. It's closed. Oh, so you are. There you go. So you are a Jennifer. Why are you trying to confuse me, Jenny? I have to switch back to Jennifer. You're trying to confuse me and make me sleepy. So now you're 4 different names. I'm not going to remember. Oh, no, sorry. 3 different names. 3 different names. How is that 3? That's not 3. That's 3. Oh, we're just gonna like this. Oh, I haven't even got enough blanket to hide my head. Oh, you don't like Jennifer? No, that's probably because it was given to you when you were naughty, wasn't it, Jenny? Every time you misbehaved, it was Jennifer. See, I'm all right. No one's ever used my full name when I'm naughty. My full name gets used all the time. I did work with a guy that called me Rats. Because he shortened Rack and it just sounds silly. So he shortened me to Rats. So I became Rats for a little while. I don't know why. It's silly. I need an abbreviated version of my name. I don't want an abbreviated version of my name. No. When I used to work at the cheese place, I was called Eileen. All the TikTok users came up with Eileen for me. So I was Eileen for a while. And I quite liked that. I liked having the 2 names. I was Raquel outside of work and off the lives. And then when I was at work and on the lives, I was Eileen. We call you Raquelavision. Why do you call me Raquelavision? Oh my goodness, I love that. What we watch on YouTube. We're going to go to Raquelavision. I love that. Oh my goodness. I need to rename my entire channel now. I want Raquelavision. Maybe I should get some t-shirts made up. I love it. I love it. See, I could change it. Yeah. I do want to change it, but I don't want to change it. You know, I've kind of made small steps. The little place where it is now. Sometimes I get called Elizabeth, and I don't know. See, now I can get that though, Izzy, because some Elizabeths are Isabels, or, you know, Izzy's. I don't know how that gets, why, but yeah, some is it. Some Elizabeths are shortened to Izzy, so if they only know you as Izzy, they may think that your full name obviously is Elizabeth, but it's not. But yeah. Oh, there you go. We're going to have some Raquelivision merch. Oh, does that mean I've got to give you royalties, Kez, now? Can I license it from you, please? You're breaking up. Yes, I most certainly am breaking up. I have gone cuckoo. Are we breaking up? Listen, I'm just trying to see on Dell's computer whether it's breaking up.
That's running alright.
Yeah. No, it's just me. It's just me breaking up. I've had enough of this week.
I don't have the sound on, but
I'm Patrick, but all I get is Pat. Aww. Do you prefer that, Patrick, or do you prefer Patrick? Which one do you prefer? Oh, it's bad sound. Ooh. I don't know how to fix that. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know. Is the mic in the drawer? Oh, just wave. Oh, just wave. You prefer Patrick? Because I know some people prefer the abbreviated versions, but if you prefer Patrick, we will go with Patrick. See, it weirds me out when people call you Derek. It's weird, don't you think? You don't care, do you? I also get called Amelia, and that drives me up. Oh, why would anyone call you Amelia, Isabel? Actually, we'll get the mics up, that should help sound. You can stay there? There we go. Thank you very much. Oh, that got really close really quick. That should help sound now, guys, hopefully. She says as it throws itself on the floor. Stay. Stay. Swear everything just misbehaving itself lately. I'm from San Antonio. Very nice. I'm very close friends with a girl in my form called Amelia. So teachers mix up all the time. Yeah, well, to be fair, teachers aren't really paying much attention, are they? The names are confusing. Mind you, in secondary school, why is it not supported? It is supported, it's fine. Just stop. In secondary school, I get a lot of kids, so it's quite hard for them if you look at even anything alike. Yes. So, like I say, obviously with teachers moving around all the time, it gets a bit confusing for them. Oh, hello America. Nearly read that as Africa then. It's a very tiny screen. I lay that trying to see what's words. I normally have my phones out, but I've put my phone down, which means it's now lost to the ether. I'll find it again at some point, but... Hi, Cartoon. How you doing? Oh, I thought I heard sounds. Yeah, but like I say.
Yeah.
St Paul's Cathedral. Oh, lovely. You're brave, aren't you? Is it chilly there where you are too, Jenny? Is it chilly? It got really humid here yesterday, like really muggy. Apparently, yeah, a few people were having issues with the sound. Kerry was, and now you are as well. We don't regularly partake in horse, no. No. Oh, very. It could be the wind. I don't know why it's crackling. It shouldn't be. I got the mic now, but I don't know why it's all crackly and spotty. Maybe the internet's had enough. Maybe the internet's annoyed with itself too, and it's just like, no, we're done for the week. It's going to get a lot more hassle with half term, I tell you, because that's going to get. Oh, that's true. Yeah, we've got Craig. Imagine Craig's normally here on his Xbox at that time, isn't he? You're 11 floors up. Oh, Jenny, that's mad. I'd be scared. I would be scared 11 floors up. Yes. So, I'm gonna go with Ed's. Yeah, it's not really a massive food source over here. I can't say there aren't people that don't eat it.
Kind of frowned upon in this country.
It is kind of frowned upon, yeah. It's one of the things we don't eat over here.
As silly as a cow.
Yeah. It's just,
I don't get it either, but yeah.
No, over here it's not one of the main food supplies. Is.
And everyone goes mental when you sneak it in your burgers.
Yeah. Well, yeah, to be fair, Eds, we did have a bit of a problem with it apparently ending up in burgers a few years ago. But no, it's not something people are queuing up to buy and that sort of thing. So I think the weirdest thing that was available in Iceland for a little while, they had ostrich, they had alligator, didn't they?
Yeah.
What else did they have? It wasn't kangaroo, was it? Did they do kangaroo?
Might have been, yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, they had a right load of weird stuff.
Yeah. Oh, you don't eat them in the Netherlands either? Oh, yeah, Jenny.
Of course, lasagna.
It got a bit out of control, didn't it? When everyone was like, it's in everything now. Can't say did we try the gator? It was kangaroo, yeah. I know we tried a few different bits from Iceland, but I can't say any of it was that memorable. I'd be like, oh my goodness, yeah, I have to eat that again. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm happy. I like, meat-wise, I do like gammon, that sort of thing. But realistically, I'm going off of meat very, very quickly. Most of my diet now is vegetarian, more so. And even, no, definitely vegetarian. I'm not really sliding quite towards the vegan, although there is a lot of dairy-free at the moment. I don't seem to be able to cope with dairy. Where are you guys in the UK? As we are in Lincolnshire. Mr. Me, we are young, are we? Well, yeah. Young, old. There are many of us from many walks of life at the moment. The steaks actually look really good, but no one wanted to eat it. I think over here people think kangaroos are cute. Well, that's the, Kerry, I definitely think. Bye-bye, James. Yeah, kangaroos, they certainly do look cute, but like I say, they are a little bit, they can be very dangerous. Yeah, I would not like to get too close to one. But I think when they're farmed, it's different. But yeah, I'd like you say, Kerry, I think everyone saw them as cute and was like, we can't be chowing down on a kangaroo. No, definitely. Mind you, saying that, yeah, no, I wouldn't like to encounter one.
Be right if you had a 12 ball on you.
No, thank you. No, I know you're referring to Crocodile Dundee, aren't you? Is that what you're talking about?
No.
Oh, well.
No, just it wouldn't be very intimidating, would it?
And koalas, I don't think I'd want to... Because koalas, they've got that disease, haven't they? Well, not all koalas, obviously, but they can carry it. I forget which disease it is. I want to say No, I don't want to say it in case I get naughtied. But yeah, koalas apparently they can have some disease. That's the one. Thank you, Eds. There you go. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it or no. So I'm going to avoid saying words I think might get me told off. But you guys can say it because they don't know what's being said. Auntie Val said they're massive, the roos. She was trying to get her dog away from one, and she said it was terrifying. Yeah, if the roos are intimidated by a dog, like they feel threatened by the dog, they take them into the water, and it's quite scary. I've read stories of kangaroos trying to. Yeah, they are really, really strong animals. It's fine. With the dyslexia, I would have read it properly anyway. They can stand on like their tails as well. Like their tails is like a third leg, and they just stand there and kick. Yeah, Isabella, that's what I was saying with the dog. If they feel threatened, they'll actually either take the dog into the water or they'll sort of lead it into the water. And yeah, they're quite intelligent and quite aggressively. Yeah, it's scary. And some of them, they got muscles on them like a rugby player or a powerlifter. They're like proper ripped. I mean, I know you can get the little ones in like the zoos and that. They are very territorial, yeah, as far as I know. I know if you go to a zoo, I think if you went to a zoo and the animals there were tame and they were used to being handled from little joeys and, they'd been around people, I think then I'd like to get up close to a kangaroo and maybe stroke it and have my photo taken with it. But even then, you're still running a risk of being owied by one. Wallabies are cute. Wallabies are just smaller roos, aren't they, Kez? Or are they a whole different species? Oh, you do pretty well, Isabella. Sorry. Just substitute. I'm going to get a little book and I'm going to have a little screen or a little thing, auto cue with names on it so I know. Because it's terrible. But like I said, honestly, it took me about 2 or 3 weeks of regularly using Nicole's name before it became part of my vocabulary. And even now I still call her Nicola sometimes. I don't know, they're just dinky roos. Well, like I said, Eds, I'd have read it. I'd probably read it. I read it right anyway, so. Do they all have that, Eds, or is it just like they can carry it without being infected by it, but they don't all have it? I'm intrigued. I'm going to have a look later, I think, and find out. Because it's like, mind you, aren't all animals affected by rabies if they get it? Like, if you've got it, you're being affected by it. You can't just secretly carry it and not have it, Because I don't think koalas actually suffer from it, do they? They just carry it and transmit it. They don't actually suffer from it. I'm going to... Oh, God. My search history's going to look a bit weird later, isn't it? When I look up koalas and apparently STDs. Yeah. Jenny, they can, yeah. It's very weird. But yeah, my search history is sadly going to be a tad bizarre. It's going to be a very interesting Google. Yes, definitely going to be in. Mind you, my search history is probably full of interesting Googles. You are, Tracy. You're late again. Oh, you're going to have to start setting your phone alarms. Del, we're boring Del. He's already switched off, haven't you, dear? No, he says, face buried deep in his phone while he doom scrolls. It's supposed to be my my lookout for naughty people that are making horrible comments. But I'll do it and then just tell him I want blocking and deleting. It's nice to have power. You. Goodbye. Although I think now Tracy's joined, we can say goodnight. Oh, Tracy, Tracy, Tracy. Is the live too early for you, Tracy, or do you just forget? No, Tracy, so there's not been too... We've had a couple of silly people, but nothing huge. You get a Wally every so often. But I think, we've deleted 2 people today? Yeah, only 2 people. It's not been bad. At least there are not many weird. Exactly, Kez, yeah. It's going to get a bit... Mind you, the lives are on Sunday, so it won't really affect that. If I was doing the lives in the week, it might get a bit hectic during the week because the kids are on half term. And they get a bit bored and they like to cause grief. Oh, you just forgot. But you normally... Oh, okay, fair enough. I am considering, actually, moving the members live. I'm considering it, so don't panic yet. I'm pondering, because at the moment there is a huge amount going on and I need to figure out how to balance some stuff. It's all balanceable, I just need to work out how to balance it. But that's going to be a job for when I can't sleep at 2 o'clock in the morning. Because apparently my body is enjoying waking me up between 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning and I can't go back to sleep for hours. So I may just get a little book and just start scribbling notes down. Yes, so with that, Kerry, in all honesty, I think your best bet for releasing lives and premieres and that sort of thing is if you look at your statisticy thing, it'll tell you when most people... babe? Yeah, try looking at your analytics. That will tell you when most people are on, and then you can know when to release your content better. Been getting my granddaughter... Oh, bless Tracy. I'm at work during the members live use. Yeah, see, I know a few people are. So that's another reason why I was considering.
So you said there ain't been many tonight. Now they're all coming in.
Oh, we've got all the Wallies joining us now. Yeah, with it being 5 o'clock, I think a lot of people are at work and it's a lot harder for them to get on. So I'm thinking maybe on moving the time to either 6 or 7 o'clock so more people can join. I don't know. Like I said, I'm really trying to balance some stuff at the minute. But I'll let you all know what's going on. Raquel, what happened to Friday's video? It was Saturday, or did you forget, lol? No. So, Jenny, what happened with Friday's video? To start off with, I couldn't get it edited in time. So I was like, well, that's fine. I can edit it before I always get to work super early, like half an hour.
Technology was getting the better of
45. No, to start with, I normally get to work at half an hour, 45 minutes early. And I did that. I got to work nice and early. And then the world and his wife wanted to chat to me that morning. So I wasn't able to finish getting the edit done before I started work. That was fine. I thought as soon as I get home, I'll get the edit done. I'll get it put up then. Yeah. Got the edit done as soon as I got home. But then, like Dale says, technology got the better of me. My phone would not play ball. The screen kept freezing. It kept telling me I needed different amounts of data to transfer it onto YouTube. It was just playing havoc. Merry hell it was playing with me. I actually at one point started slamming my phone into the table because I just couldn't make it work. The screen on it is a replacement screen, not the original screen. And sometimes giving it a knockabout can help shift things. So I did give it quite a bit of a knockabout. It worked. It fixed it. So I eventually managed to get it across. Then, because it was a slightly longer video, it took forever to upload onto YouTube. It was working for ages. It was uploading, rendering, buffering, whatever it is it does. I went to bed leaving it Friday night open on YouTube, uploading itself, and then by the time I woke up, it had uploaded itself. Then it has to go through the checking procedure. Because the content's monetized, it has to go through a checking procedure to make sure there's no copyright issues, there's no language issues, or community violations, or all that jazz. So that happened. So eventually it went up a day late. So I hadn't forgotten. It's just so many things conspired against me. Like I say, it's been a hell of a week. It really has. And if it could have gone wrong this week, it's gone wrong. My anxiety's been off the charts. My arrhythmia's already had a little What's It episode on the way home. And it's just, I'm exhausted with it. I'm done. I've finished with this week. I just want to go to bed tonight and wake up Monday to a whole brand new week and just try and forget the bad stuff from this week and just hold on to the lessons. Saying that though, I still am really in quite a positive frame of mind. I'm quite in a good place, which is good. I'm very happy. I'm very, very sleepy, but I'm very happy. My mood's quite stable. I still have ups and downs. Everybody has ups and downs. And I get grumpy and ratty, especially when I'm sleepy. But I know what's affecting it. Like, I can say, okay, I'm grumpy and ratty because that. And then you either eat, have something to drink, or have a nap, and you feel better. So I'm getting better at recognising where my moods are coming from. And I don't take them out on you so much anymore, do I? I don't get shouty at you now.
No.
I get shouty in your general vicinity, but not at you, do I? No. He knows the right answer. Don't you, boo-boo? Yeah. I know a lot of the members wanted a Q&A with Del as well. So I'm thinking if he's up for it this Thursday, we'll do a Q&A.
Yeah.
Yeah? So if you're a member and you want to do Q&A with Del, let me know your questions and we'll do a Q&A this Thursday. So you can have your questions answered. Even if you're not on the live, let me know the questions and I can answer them. And then we'll do Sunday, we'll do another Q&A for the non-members with Del. So let me know your questions. We can get them all down. I've asked Alexa to set a Raquel live alarm for 6 on Sundays. Get Jenny. Yeah, Kerry, that's it. Yeah, I'm not angry with you. I'm angry near you. I am angry adjacent. Yeah, I'm just angry in your vicinity. It's not you. I just need to get it out. And that's a lot of thing. I was telling the kids sometimes, well, Alyssa, sometimes it's good just to have a verbal vomit, you know? This stuff is going around in my head and it's making me feel mentally unwell. Sometimes I just need a good verbal vomit. I'm not angry at you. I'm not like shouting at you. I don't need you to fix anything. I just need to get these words and these feelings from inside of me, outside of me, so I can feel better. And all I need you to do is just sit there, shut up, and let me go until I feel better. And yeah, sometimes we just need a verbal vomit. We all need to offload. Exactly, Tracy. Yeah, sometimes you just got to offload it. Oh, Jenny, that must be nice. I've got all your botheredness. I need to give you some of my I'm bothered and I'll borrow some of your non-bothered because everything bothers me. Yeah, even the dog's agreeing. Are you agreeing? Yeah, everything bothers me. Every tiny little thing. It's absolutely ridiculous. Everything drives me mad. Everything causes me anxiety. People stress around me, and I'm like, hey, oh, good for you. I'd love some of that. How do you manage that? How do you just... well. I'm practicing doing it. Can't say it's going so well. I have got my EMDR therapy come through though, so that's going to be happening soon. Maybe I can get to find out why every tiny little thing makes me like that. Yes, exactly, Tracy. Jenny, send some of it around, bottle some of it up and pass it around. Because, yeah. Maybe it's the ghosties that have been haunting us this week. Must have seen it on the videos. Last week we had orbs. This week the cameras... Oh, I didn't show you that, did I? What? You know last week we had orbs on the videos?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this week I was filming while you were at work, right? Craig's upstairs. Dog's upstairs asleep on the bed. Yeah. Cat's gone AWOL. You're at work. Alyssa's out, right?
Yeah.
I'm moving that unit. I'm on my own. I'm by myself. And the flipping camera is zooming in and out. There's no autofocus on my phone.
On that one, on your phone?
I don't know.
Because remember, the screens are dodgy.
Oh, is that what it could have been?
Yeah.
But...
Yeah, look, if the plugs come loose on the screen or the touch screen or whatever...
Yeah.
Then you're going to get interference between the two. And then, yeah, it could.
Ah,
in and out on its own.
There you go. Logic, see? Mm. But yeah, it was so weird. I was completely on my own and the camera's zooming in and out. All by its darn self. Freaky. We'll have to do like some sort of, maybe on Halloween we can do a ghost type live. I don't know. Are you going to do a live on Sunday with Del? I am not a member, so I can't see it on Thursday. Yes, Isabella. If he agrees, obviously. We'll do a live Q&A on Sunday. So, guys, you've got two choices. You can either let me know on this live. So, when this is finished, let me know. I'll try and remember. Kerry, tomorrow, can you remind me even to post a post for questions, please? Hopefully you'll remember. I won't. It's more fun to think we have a tech-savvy spook. I agree, yeah, I want to think I've got a tech-savvy spook. That's really hard to say. Hi. Yeah, no, that's no problem. In fact, I'm not going to set myself a phone alarm because I don't know where my phone is. Thank you, Kerry. Kerry's going to remind me anyway. So, yeah, what I'll do is look out for a post. It will just be a written post that will have the options for your questions and whether those questions will be answered. You can have them, like, whether you want them members or whether you want them just as a regular Sunday live. So get thinking of your questions for me and Del. Again, just a broad reminder for anyone watching that might want to do the Q&A things. We don't discuss religion. We do not discuss politics. Yes, we have beliefs on, like anybody does, but we do not discuss them. So any of your questions on religious beliefs, politics, or anything remotely related to the two will not be answered. You will not get a response. Other than that, pretty much anything is fair game to be questioned and answered. However, we do have to be careful what we do and don't say, obviously, because algorithms don't like it, and you've got to be careful of that. But yeah. Did you get any tips about your hair? You made me laugh when you said your hair's like a troll doll hair. No. No one has given me any advice on my hair. As you can see, it's kind of slicked back today. I've got like hairspray on it. But even still, it rained and the humidity got to it. And I still have wee troll doll going on.
Runway.
And a runway. Yes,
yeah,
and a landing strip.
Yeah.
But yes, I have absolutely no idea what's going on with it. What I have been trying to do, although I didn't do it today, I was very naughty, I forgot. I've been trying to not tie my hair up so tight so it doesn't break when I pull it out of the hair bobble. But I went to the gym this morning before work and was like, no, get it up off my neck and out my face. So try serum. Mine gets like that because it's quite curly. Okay. Which serum, Tracy? I know Aussie do like an Aussie curls. They've got like a shampoo, a conditioner, a leave-in conditioner, and like a hair treatment thing. It does my head in. It does my head in. It just stays there. Oh, can't be living with it anymore. I want it straight. I want it like I've straightened my hair the other day. I don't know how it's going to look. I've been at work all day in the gym and I've got hairspray in as well. Ugh. Ugh. But, tangly is how it's going to look. See, even straight, mind you, it's because it's been tied back all the time. It's quite long. It looks all right when it's straightened. I'd say I don't like it. I don't like it. It instantly changes my face shape and I look like that, I think. I don't like it. I prefer it all straight back. I just want to get it all cut off. Just go like boy short again. There you go. Get it out of my face. Oh, great. Now I've got weird bumpy bits. Yes, it is really long, isn't it? I do a keratin treatment now and then to keep mine looking healthy. Mine needs cut though. Just get a cheap one. Okay, yeah, so I've got one that I use for, like a leave-in sort of serum that you put on after you, I've got a heat defense spray that I use when I straighten and blow dry. And then I've got that serum that goes on afterwards. But it doesn't really stop it flying away. It just makes it feel really soft. And I love my hair. It feels nice and soft and pretty, but yeah, it just stands up like that. And as soon as it gets even a little bit humid or a little bit damp, it flies away. My partner like that. Like, what are you laughing at? I said Raquel's hair. Oh, wow, your hair's quite long, Jenny. Use Aussie. Oh, no problem. Yeah. I'm going to give it... I used Aussie before in the past, and I love it. It smells so good. You can say that word. I don't know if I'm allowed to say the word, so I'm going to gloss over that word. But yeah, you can say it. You guys can pretty much say whatever you like in the chat. Here's what I'm saying, and that's where the problem comes in. I've got to be careful with what I say. Yeah, I've used Aussie before. Like I say, I love the smell of the Aussie shampoos. And I want to get the curl one. I might, when I get paid, I'm going to treat myself. Because we're coming around for the bills to all be paid. So once that's all done, I might treat myself to some Aussie shampoo. See if I can't get myself some luscious curls. But I really want to get all this cut up off. I hate it on my neck. My neck needs to breathe. So I need to get it cut right up off my neck. But I want some sort of fringe at the front. And some face framing bits. But, yeah. Yeah, Aussie Moisture's good. Like I say, I do love the Aussie shampoos. I did try the Timote ones. They smell good, but I just don't agree with my hair. Yes, they do. No, they don't. Yes, there are. Yeah. All my bills go out on the 5th because that's when I used to get paid from the other place. So all the bills now go out at the 5th, which isn't too bad. Give us a few days grace. But normally what I do is put everything across as soon as the money goes in. Everything goes across and it goes out from there. I use keratin. It's expensive but really good. Oh, hang on. I've never heard of that one, Jenny. I'll have to have a look. Good evening, Trap. How you doing? Yeah, I'll have to have a look for that one, Jenny. I can't pronounce it, but I'll have a look for it. She says, promising to remember something she's never going to remember. Yeah, Isabella, there generally isn't a lot left after paying the bills. We're not doing too badly, but it is a case of being really strict with everything, isn't it, nowadays? There's not a lot of free money. Yeah, Trap, I'm doing fine, thank you. I'm extremely tired, and I think I'm ready for my bed. I'm ready for my sleeping night. Actually, that's something. I've got to start taking my herbal teas. I do a chamomile tea before bed. But one chamomile tea is not cutting it. So I said, still, well, I'll just start earlier on the chamomile teas, and I'll have 2 or 3 before I go to bed. That should be enough to make me go night-nights. And I've also got a frankincense oil. That can help me go to sleep sometimes. It is very expensive, yeah. Craig will only eat like the Smart Price chocolate spreads from Asda. He'll eat the other ones, but they're the ones he prefers. When we first started getting him the chocolate spread from Asda, it was like 69p, 89p. It's now up to £1.30 odd. And it's like, what on earth?
Everything's like that though.
It is, it's really bad, isn't it? Hi, Eliza! You're all settled, ready for the evening. Go snuggle up in your bed. Go night-nights. Mind you. I like the evening, you know, shut all the curtains. It gets nice and get the soft lighting on. Turn the big light off. No one wants the big light on. Turn the big light off. Put your little side lights on, snuggle under your blanket and go nights. Ah, I'm glad. I like to make people happy where I can. All right, well, if you guys are off to your beds and off for an evening, Story from the Faraway Tree. Oh, I missed that book so much. Oh, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get a copy of The Faraway Tree. Wow, it's almost 8:30. Yeah, you're an hour in front of us. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to get that book. I'm going to have to read it. I wonder if there's an audiobook version of it. Do you know what, Isabella? I do not think that is a bad idea. I may indeed follow your lead and also do that. And then go and head myself off to bed for a nice early night. Because I'm up early tomorrow. Oh, I'll watch that in a sec. Oh, Jenny. Yes. I actually need to get the entire series from Christian's point of view. I've got one book from Christian's point of view. But she did the whole series from Christian's point of view. Ah, Steph. Thank you, my lovely. I also love the Morganville Vampires and the Jack Reacher series. I'm good, Steph. How are you? But yes, so I think what I'm going to do, guys, is say cheery bye to all you all. I'm going to have my chamomile tea. And then I'm going to head off to bed. Like I say, I'm up early in the morning. I've got gym tomorrow. I'll try to go every day before work. I am almost considering going no, because I'm absolutely exhausted and I feel like I need a day's rest. But my day's rest shall be Tuesday. I shall not be going to the gym or work Tuesday. I shall be just decorating and pottering about the house, but not leaving the house as much as I can help it. Although both kids are here, because Craig's on half term and Alyssa's day off as well. So I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to get the house cleaned. And I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to get much decorating done with them up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, all the stairs all the time. I'll do my best. See you soon. See you later, Kerry. Yeah, I'll see you next Sunday as well, Tracy. Don't forget, guys, keep a lookout for the post to put your Q&A questions. Me and Dale will be doing a Q&A on Thursday at 5 for the members, and then on Sunday at 6 for the non-members. Yeah, enjoy your bank holidays if you are having a bank holiday. I'm not getting a bank holiday, I'm at work. But enjoy your bank holiday if you're getting one. Enjoy your half term if you are partaking in one. And I will see you all next Sunday, or for members, I'll see you next Thursday. Bye-bye.